So let's talk about the Atelier Ryza series. And just the Atelier series in general. But I think Ryza is a great entry point. It was the first Atelier game I played. And it's just so relaxing. And I think, because of my own mental health struggles, sometimes I just need something very chill. And I know the alchemy system can be quite intimidating to people at first, and you definitely need a bit of brain power to kind of get into it a little bit. But it's actually, I think, I think Ryza is the first one where it has autosynthesis anyway, so that's really good for beginners. And then, so I think I pretty much used that unless I had to do specific things, but I kind of focused on the story and kind of the combat and leveling up and stuff. And then I think this is the thing, you can do whatever you want. And sometimes I'm like, cool, let's go for the story. Let's see how this progresses. Really great story. Number 2 made me cry. No spoilers though. But yeah, so it either be like, okay, focus on the story, do some leveling up, do some gathering, do some alchemy, and just that freedom to kind of do what you want, and without the time limit as well. I definitely recommend. I think this is why Ryza and Sophie, especially, and I think just the Mysterious Trilogy anyway, apart from Ferris, because that has a partial time limit. Having it without the time limit, just... Cause I dipped into Ferris a bit, and the time limit just kind of had me feeling anxious that I wasn't doing the right thing at the right time. So I might go back to that at some point. But yeah, the Ryza series is just so... I think Ryza's a likeable character as well. And I think especially even between Ryza 1 and 2, and I'm obviously looking forward to 3, but just the character development is great as well. I think one of my favourite characters... I love Claudia, but I think Teo is one of my favourite characters. I think I just see a bit of myself in him and just his kind of character development. Again, no spoilers. But so I think, with 3 coming out, I definitely recommend picking up the trilogy, or, it's one of those series as well where there is, I think obviously because Ryza is the first series where it's Ryza 1, 2, 3, Atelier Sophie. Sure. Atelier Sophie 2 came out years after Sophie 1, as just I think a anniversary title. But so Ryza is the proper first trilogy where it's always the same protagonist throughout. So yeah, I think even though it does continue on, I think Ryza 3 might be good. I mean, don't know yet until we play it, but I'd imagine that will be even more beginner friendly, and kind of quality of life improvements as well. And for some reason I love stuff about keys. That's what I'm really excited about in Ryza 3, about using the key system. Obviously I love Kingdom Hearts Keyblades. Sure. But I just love the Atelier series. And again, especially the Ryza series. I just wanted to do a little video about that. Because why not? And I'm trying to do this gaming content a bit, and so I think, I'll do a bit of it's not even a deep dive, I'm just rambling, but a deep dive on my favourite franchises. And I thought I'd start with Atelier because Ryza 3 is out soon. And yeah, I just want more people to get into the series because it's so good, so chill. And yeah, again, I think, with my mental health struggles, yes, Switch as well, Switch, favourite console ever, especially if I've had a tough therapy session, I just love to grab my Switch, draw the curtains, be in a pitch black room, or put my Starry projector on and play the Switch. Atelier is a good one for that because the music is so good. Although, I think it's Ryza 2. I think it might be the nighttime music. It's relaxing, but also makes me want to cry. I have this weird thing. Music tears me up. But yeah, so please give the Atelier Ryza series, well, the Atelier series in general a try. But definitely, yeah, I think start with Ryza or Sophie too. But yeah, I think I'm just so hyped for Ryza 3 that, yeah, so we'll talk about it. Hope that was an okay video. Please like and subscribe. Again, I'm new to this.